Yeah, welcome back to the letters. This is the letters. This one's on gimmicks. I love a gimmick, right? If you can inject helium into it, I am down, right? Like titanium truck, you grind and it smells weird. Let's do this. So this letter's going out to the gimmicks. From then, from now, enjoy.
Well, I was thinking, you know what I really need is, I need something that's quantum leap, real tight. Something, I need an esoteric, eclectic, skate zone, safety. I don't know what I need. I need something outrageous.
Probably the original gimmick would have been stickers, right? Put this on your board. You don't need it, but you want it.
This is probably one of the coolest boards you will ever see.
It's a beautiful shaped wheel.
7 layers of thin veneer that are bonded together cross-grain to form a board that's practically indestructible.
Having those boards, those big heavy boards, and like with rails and like snapping an ollie, and like it was gnarly back then. You know, it sounds weird, but it was like our board sucked.
Wood, fiberglass, foam, composite deck. Dead as fuck.
Voila. Here's some of the first mollies. A couple iron-on patches, just a little bit more, who cares? Whatever it fucking gets, Jesus.
There was Tracker Slapper, everyone knows and loves. The knockoff generic version of that, which was called the Bird.
Then we turned them over to Novak and NHS, and they couldn't really produce them. They didn't really know. Those are the same guys that said you couldn't make money off of T-shirts or stickers. Hence, independent. What? Anyway.
My personal favorite gimmick of the rail. I will never give it up.
It's got 2 different colored wheels, and the board's just amazing.
Your foot like caught the bolts, so like it pulled it up for you. You know what I'm saying? Death bolts, dude.
So now we're gonna see if you can do it.
Shogo Kubo had an air beam for Dogtown right before Dogtown went out of business that actually had air in the beams. Craig Johnson, the double Rector. That head-on thing kind of took off though. They put one of those on Tommy Guerrero and watch it go. And then when they rolled, they would flip your eyes out and give you a seizure. What else? What other gimmicks?
Did you see the rebound trucks? You guys have those in there?
The Going Groove. Forgot about the groove. Dig that groove, baby. You had Lance Mountain's heel bone.
So this isn't very punk rock though. So once that came in, Molly's kind of went to the wayside. But Dwayne and DeSalvo kept wearing them. So did I.
It was a skydiving helmet. Somehow George Powell cut a deal with those people, threw a fucking Powell logo on the front of it, and the Pro-Tech was born.
There's a coverboard. It's gimmick.
Dude, but think about that. The dude invented the kicktail. Like, that's heavy. The smallest wheels ever would be, you know, what, 36s, 38s? 94 was a fucked year if you rode transitions. I can trace back every fucking problem in my life to the Powell Peralta Beamer. Wizard wheels, greatest wheel ever made. Mark Lake by far took it the furthest, because that was just fucking ridiculous, but totally awesome. I'm psyched he did so.
The 70s, it was just wide open, gimmick city, for sure.
All wheels are made of the same materials and to the same standards, but clever commercial packaging produces a phony system of graded qualities, pumped out onto the world's markets.
Everyone's trying to cash in on the trend. You know, get a toy. Make yourself something that fits on that toy and sell a couple 100 million of them. Retire.
And then all of a sudden there were sky hooks, which was just a plastic hook, and it was like an early way to cheat an ollie. Then you got into channels and wheel wells, connection trucks, going trucks with the 45-degree kingpins.
Look at this little gimmick that Mark Gonzalez made. Whoa. It's like that for better pop.
Dogtown Bigfoot was like the biggest board out on the market. total gimmick.
About this gimmick right here, the dagger skate.
Lonnie Toff's top design, outrageous. It was basically a big square plank with 4 half cracks on it, and people fucking session. You had the Roscop notches, you had the Grholski flare, which was the Hosoi fish, which is the Phillips, which is the Grosso and the blender, and every other fucking asshole from 1985 who had a pro model. Conicals on wheels. Shit was flat backed, and then it wasn't. G&S roller balls. 0 riding surface. The Z roller is just fucked, okay? That's yeah, like whatever, like Wilson, man, come on, dude. Why'd you have to do that to Sturbings and the boys? I don't know, man. It's all skateboarding. Whatever you want to do to have fun. They've been trying to reinvent the wheel since man first found the rock, right?
It's steel wheels, and I trust steel. How do you account for like 20 or 30 or 40 million people riding the new skateboards made with urethane wheels?
They're the new generation. They don't know about steel because they have shortages and boycotts and all. I mean, there's just no way that they'll ever know.
Tell me, Dick, when you first rode skateboards, did you wear any safety equipment at all in those days?
What was that?
Safety equipment. Did you have any bad falls, not to be protected properly?